7 matchup we have, New Zealand and Australia, old foes in so many sports. Traditional foes in their traditional colours, Australia in the gold, New Zealand in the black, and Hayden Sargent gets us underway. It's a big jab at it from James Turner flying high, and Henry Hutchison in support.
It's a trip. No, it's a trip.
An early yellow card. A trip against Sam Dixon.
Yeah, Ben Dowling scooting from the base.
And then you trip him.
Sam Dixon was in the ruck, trying to fire through, and I think he maybe just dangled a little leg out there. Whether it's intentional or not, I don't know, but Jeremy Rosier sent him for a little break in the bin early in this game.
15 seconds in, New Zealand down to 6, and Australia, who had a tough weekend in Vancouver, looking to attack through Hutchison. And then Ben Dowling spun to ground by Vi and Newstub, and another penalty. Quick tap by the Aussie captain Maloof. Away come the Australians through Henry Patterson. Numbers on the end of the chain, and it's Nathan Lawson crashing over. What a start for Australia.
Well, you said it, Nathan Lawson, he can bang and crash. And he had a good old head of steam going to this one. This is the yellow card. Oh, naughty boy, Sammy Dixon. Good spot from the referee, and Australia taking advantage straight away. Nathan Lawson takes it upon himself. Despite the efforts of Joe Webber to get underneath that ball, he wrestles it, hits the turf.
Newstub throws big, long, over the top of the line out, and it was there for Brady Rush, but Hutchison is just all over that. Oh, spills back for Nicole. And New Zealand through Cody Vi. We had a strong weekend in Vancouver.
Tackle now!
Nicole plays halfback, it's there for Newstub. First little dab for Andrew Newstub, almost through a gap to ground. He goes, it's a good little test. Rush on the outside for the Kiwis. Australia's defence is well formed at the moment, and Maloof, as you'd think, is in the thick of it. A big Hail Mary ball lands in the hands of Ben Dowling, so it's one back from Australia as he's eventually dragged to ground. Gee, it's physical.
One after you have an impact on the ball. Side entry, one black.
Maloof goes for James Turner. Patterson switching back, flat ball for Maloof. It's a brilliant line, a brilliant ball, and a brilliant tie for Nick Maloof.
Oh, nice finish from Nick Maloof. That is a classic Australian try. The drag on the edge, the drop back inside. Here you go, you see James Turner drag Newstub across. They drop Patterson back inside, and there's Maloof lingering on that inside line. They do that so well, time and time again. The timing is perfect.
The 10th in Vancouver were the Australians. New Zealand was second, and a big part of it was this young man, Cody Vi, from the restart, taking it upon himself, firing it back in field for Andrew Newstub. Welcome back, Stubby, and here's a try for you.
Well, settle yourself back onto the sevens, Andrew Newstub. It's a great grab out of the air. Really nice from Vi. He plucks it and does all the work himself. Got the wheels to go, didn't need to pass it, but he sees his teammate, wants to mark this special occasion for Newstub. He gets a dot down under the sticks.
Quick tap, rush for Curry. And now Dixon, who had a 2-minute sit down, feeling fresh. Newstub again runs into heavy contact of Hutchison. Rush won the ball back. Here's Joe Webber, made his return last week. Offload goes into the hands of Hayden Sargent. Well intercepted by Sargent. May have been a timely intervention. Oh, and that'll be a penalty. Here goes Turner, taking it upon himself, James Turner, to get away quickly. Good front foot ball here for Australia. Patterson. There's Sargent in the middle. Lawson and Maloof looking to combine again. Maloof crashes into the New Zealand defence. That's the siren for half-time. Dowling and Hutchison. Hutchison with the step, the weave, the pass. Curry's chasing, won't get near. James Turner, great try on the stroke of half-time. New stuff gets us back underway. Neatly brought in by Dowling. Dixon. And it is ragdoll him to the ground. Good support from Maloof. Oh, it's a real grind in there for Hutchison now at the back. Eventually it comes free for Australia. Lawson and Patterson. Physical strength and a penalty.
First. Scrum.
Well, I'll tell you what, New Zealand are attacking that breakdown. I suspect that was the chat at half-time. Just such a tricky one to referee because there's so much going on there. But when I'm looking at it and got the benefit of a couple of views from up here, they're really flirt on the edge of the laws. That one, for example, looked like one of the New Zealand players was on the wrong side initially. As a result, then the Aussie player has to go with such intent and then goes off their feet. So
number 2 gold.
That's the game you play. That's the game they've been playing for years, and it's very smart. They're very good at it.
Well, look at that scrum that's going to pack down for New Zealand. Dixon, Curry and Nicole. That is some big bodies for Australia to try and shift.
Oh, it's a few absolute units, and when they're throwing 1 or 2, sometimes 3 into the breakdown, you've got no chance.
Crouch.
Great attacking chance here for New Stub.
Bind.
Had his first haircut
Set.
a couple of weeks back since the injury. Raised some money for the New Zealand Cancer Society. As well, on the way back as Webber hits a line on the crash ball. Rush quick for Nicole. And now New Stub again. He's got Vi on the end of the chain. And Cody Vi, he provided for New Stub the first one. Now he gets one himself.
Yeah, we love that smile from Cody Vi. He's enjoying himself out there. It was the hit up in the midfield. And it's just a case of picking off the numbers, finding the hands, no mistake.
Taking the space.
Eddie Gonzalez out there for Australia as away come the flying gold jersey. Sargent this time just kicks it high and it hangs up in the LA sky. The bounces were ugly for everyone in the end.
Second.
But the first knock on was New Zealand, so it'll be Australia ball. Chance to attack here for Australia with Gonzalez to feed the scrum inside New Zealand's territory. Sargent rips it across for Dietrich Roach. What a player to be able to bring into the action. Absolutely skins Joe Webber, going to go himself. Roach for the corner. Roach the try.
Oh, give me the ball. I'll do it myself. How good from Dietrich Roach. This is the quality of the man. Webber comes up on him. He shrugs him off. The old underarm fend. Looks for the pass. Ball into 2 hands. Then thinks, you know what? I'll go all the way.
New Zealand with a big deficit to overcome now. 2.5 to play, and it's Australia coming out of the blocks the quickest. 24 points to 12. Roderick Solo out there for New Zealand. Some fresh legs to Kaya Cook-Savage. New Zealand get the penalty this time. Curry just trying to lift the tempo a bit for the Kiwis. Or a New Stub step. And then there, for Cook-Savage. There's a real collision of bodies, and it's going to land for Nathan Lawson, and Australia looking to swing from defence to attack. Hutchison up to the 22.
Leave it now, it's a ruck. Straight ruck.
Try here for Australia could be enough to get them going on game 1, day 1. Roach. Big contact with Finian. And they're just going to check upstairs, are they?
I have a head contact, Tiemo. I just want to check because I got a head contact, so please, can you put that on the screen for me?
Yeah, we're checking now, Jeremy.
Thank you.
From the looks of things, Finian ended up getting his head. Oh, yeah.
It's direct.
Jeremy, I have a decision
head
for
on
you.
Head. Here's the TMO.
It's foul play against 33 black.
Yes.
It's upright tackle with direct contact to the head and no mitigation.
Okay. 33 black, high contact, always upright, no mitigation. It's red card against you.
Red card for Finian Nanofo, and there's the effects of it. He will be out of the rest of this match, and at least a couple more. New Zealand to finish this game with 6.
You could see he was going to make a big shot, but he's just got to sink and get low.
Time on.
Otherwise, you risk injuring someone else and injuring yourself.
Australia rather swinging back onto attack. Here's Roach one more. What an injection he's had. Turner. He sits down solo. New Zealand try and blow through and they'll get the penalty. They need to get moving.
On the floor. Play
Dixon.
the ball. Number 12, goal.
He says they're not 10. Oh, New Zealand putting themselves under pressure here as they chase points.
Play on.
Cook Savage did well. He was isolated to get up and go again. And now Solo has to hack ahead. He's going to chase himself, and he has got plenty of speed. Australia sweeping back. Maloof dive into possession. Oh, there's contact in there for Solo. I think he's going to poke in the eye on the way through.
He's caught one as well, a bit of claret. It's not a bad option.
We'll go line. No, scrum.
Kicking long. It's great chase back from Nicky Maloof. The double knee slide.
Time off.
Enter stage left.
1 and 11.
Stalls it out. The one-handed pickup. Stop that.
Some to me, it was my decision on the field. They were
Old
okay.
dogs, new tricks. So they've really controlled this match very well, Australia. They needed to come out strongly after the weekend they had in Vancouver and done just that.
You ready? Ready? Sorry? Yeah, no problem.
What's the early start?
So difficult when you've had good results in a season and then you just have a bad weekend. I mean, they did have a big dip.
Crouch.
Finished 10th place last weekend, which is just not the standards they hold for themselves. But it does take some picking up after that. Mentally, it can hit you. But they're a robust bunch.
Here come Australia again. They've got control of this match now with just seconds remaining. Want a little bit more to finish off. The flyer, Henry Palmer, has looked after. He spilled that ball out, but it's play on for Australia as Gonzalez tidies up. And New Zealand, just like last week, slow start. Oh, big shot goes on. Shea Clark from that man. Maloof once more. They're frustrated to concede a penalty.
Come on!
Speaking of frustration, Sam Dixon making his feelings known. New Zealand wants some points here. They'll be important in the wash-up. Australia, on the flip side, will want to keep them out. They might not be able to, though, as Sam Dixon, the big rig, steams towards the line, scooped up by New Zealand in the end, and finished by Xavier Tito-Harris.
Well, Sam Dixon, he had a look at the corner. He thought about going. He put his head down here. It was Lawson coming across, makes the chop, and the bounce pass was enough. Tito-Harris scoops it and gets the score.
And what it does, it gives New Zealand a bonus point, and that could be vital as we head into days 2 and 3. But it is Australia.